Hello, everybody. Good morning. We are going to go take a walk today. Once we get things set up here, we are out enjoying the sunshine and just going to go get our exercise while the kids are at Bible school. So we thought we'd take you along with us. That's probably a little bumpy. Sorry about that. Should be hopefully a little bit better here soon. The kids are, well, the boys are, ooh, that is an ant colony right there. The boys are out doing their summer jobs, and the girls are at Bible school with the church. And so Savannah and I needed to get our walk done, and I didn't know when I would be able to get with you guys and hang out. Mostly because it's wigging me out because our day is kind of messed up, you know, like we're out of routine. And when that happens, it just throws me off. Yeah, Savannah, can you say hi to everybody? Can you say hi to our friends? Oh yeah, that's what we're doing, just out getting our walk while the kids are at Bible school. Hello, from Switzerland, awesome. Juju, hello. Yeah, I can't hardly say your name. The cap was given to us by a friend, and so we have put it to good use. It is the perfect little sun hat for Savannah. Hi, Juju. Sharon, I think I'm saying your name correctly. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to our morning exercise. Sorry if it's a little bit bumpy. We wanted to come to one of our local parks this morning so that we were safe while we were walking. Says, my English is not too good. I am also a girl, and I mostly speak Spanish. That's awesome. I can say like 2 words in Spanish, and that is sí and no. So anyway, but yeah, that's just what we're out doing today. For those that maybe missed it, my other two girls are at Vacation Bible School this morning. Bella is helping out, and Sophia gets to attend for about another this year and possibly next year. And my boys are at their summer job, so they're already working today, working on making some money. But since the day is so messed up, I just didn't know when else I could get online and visit with you guys. So it's always nice to have someone to talk to on on our walks. So yeah, it is sunny here today. And no, it's not hot right now. It's actually very, very nice. It's probably 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Savannah, do you want your hat off? Here, let's take it off. You want your hat off for a minute? There you go. And here's your steering wheel. There you go. Says her marriage is tomorrow, and do I have some tips? Boy, that's a good question. Well, as far as your wedding day, she says, cute baby girl. Thank you. She is a cute baby girl. She's a sweetheart. As far as your wedding day, it'll be perfect. Even if some things go wrong, just enjoy the day. Because you can't control everything. So just take a break and enjoy it. And if anybody else has any tips, feel free to share them. And as far as your marriage goes, you know, just be kind to one another, be respectful, work together, and be in it for the long haul. You know, it's not, marriage isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. You know, things aren't always easy, but you need to say, hey, even when there's problems, I got to do it. You know, you got to show up. You got to be there and give 110%. She says she's a little scared for kids and what to do when fighting. You look experienced. Well, I do have 5 kids. Savannah is our 5th. She was our surprise. Best surprise, best blessing. And as far as kids go, that's how I would view them, as a blessing. And to know that the Lord, I am a Christian, so you will hear Christian things from me. And that is that the Lord counts each child as a blessing. And if you view them like that, and raise them to be good people, you will do well. Morning. And yeah, I would say for the most part, you know, we are very happy. We have problems like everybody else, but we are a happy family and very blessed. And if you do fight, you know, I mean, that happens. Just don't give up. I mean, I don't mean in like the fighting, but don't, what am I trying to say? Don't give up on your marriage. You know, fights happen. That's not the end of your marriage. My parents didn't fight around us. And so I didn't know what to think of it when my husband and I do fight. And it kind of freaked me out, you know. And I would think, oh no, we're going to get a divorce because we had a fight. No, you have disagreements. You don't fight to win, you fight to solve the problem. You know, so think of it as how can we solve the problem, not just getting back at each other or fighting to fight. And also, kids are a lot of work. Here comes a big bump. We got a speed bump. You guys can see it. Here we go. Whee! Kids are a lot of work, but they're pretty amazing. Yes, I am from the United States, Illinois specifically. Are you saying your husband also has children? Morning. Savannah's saying good morning to you. No means you said kids are good. Yes, kids are Well, it's God's design. Kids are what parents, people, adults should be doing, you know? And also, there's never going to be the perfect time to have kids, but when you do have them, you won't be able to imagine your life without them. Good morning. It might be a little bit bumpier up here on the sidewalk because it's not as well maintained as these roads through the park. Oh, good morning. There we go. Got that. There we go. That, her sunshade is causing it to go unfocused for you guys. Hey, good morning. Said, yeah, kids, husband, peace, that's all that you need. You know, it's not always easy, but it makes for a really wonderful, happy life. It really does. Savannah A is saying good morning to you. He's saying good morning. She's waving at you. It's normal, though, to feel nervous, you know, and to feel even scared for when kids come. But I would have to say, you know, a lot of people think in their 20s is the happiest time in their life. I am 44 years old, and like I said, we have 5 kids. She is, Savannah here is obviously our youngest, and let me pull that down. There are 10 years between her and her older sister, and we thought we were done, but then the Lord gave us another baby, and it's been the best blessing. Like, I cannot imagine life without her. I wouldn't want to have life without her, even though we were at a point in our life where things were starting to slow down a little bit as far as like, I mean, not necessarily slow down, maybe that's not the right word. Suzanne, hi, welcome to the chat. Good morning. Yes, she is enjoying the ride. But what was I saying? Good morning. Kind of forgot what I was saying. But yes, God's plan is always the best. Anyway, yeah, we're kind of starting over with her, you know, a little bit, just because of our age, but people say it keeps you young. I certainly don't feel old. But the cool thing is now, too, I'm able to enjoy spending time with her and like enjoy the moments with her. I guess I've learned to take it a little slower. Okay, a little bumpy. Bear with me, folks. Craven, good morning. A says, do you say good morning to strangers in Germany? If we wave our hands, they will wave back. Yes, I say good morning to strangers all the time. I say hello to people all the time. Doesn't matter if I know them or not, because I just love people and I love to talk to people, meet new people, which is, I think, is why I enjoy this so much. Like enjoying our chats and things like that. I can't see because I'm bouncing around. Let's see. Says I look very young, way younger than 44. Thank you. Thank you very much. I try, but I don't know that it's anything I do. I think it's just genetics. Good morning. I like your puppy. Says she's 24 but looks 30. I doubt that. I doubt that. You're from Switzerland. All the women in Switzerland are beautiful. A says he's riding with Savannah. Yes, we are all riding with Savannah. It's all about you, baby doll. Yes, it is. All our friends are here to say hi to you. Do you want your snacks? You want snacks? Okay, whoa, whoa. Hang on. I've been holding on to that, so. Anyway, let's get Savannah some snacks. Just a minute, baby girl. Here we go. Here's your snacks. Yeah. Got something to eat. Savannah, Praven is saying, hello, baby. Okay, are we situated? Yes. Okay. She loves those puffy snacks. They're like little Cheetos. You guys know what Cheetos are? Do you have those and where you're from? She is such a sweet baby too. Says, I hope God bless you and your family. I pray that God blesses you and your family too, your future family, and your marriage. That's super exciting that you're getting married tomorrow. What are your wedding colors, or do you have, I don't know. I don't know what weddings in Switzerland are like versus weddings here in the United States. What would it be like? Can you describe it for me? A says, I love her blonde, cute little hair. Aw, I do too. My husband, Matt, has blonde hair. And Jack, actually, my oldest, for those of you who don't know, Jack is 15. And he really, really, really wanted a baby brother when we found out we were pregnant with her. And he was so disappointed when she wasn't a boy. But he said that, well, if she's not going to be a boy, I'm going to pray that she has blonde hair like me, because he's the only blonde child in the family. Well, not anymore. But he really likes that she's a blonde as well. Says her husband is from the U.S. Oh, okay. So is it going to be kind of more like a traditional wedding that we would have here in the States, or is it going to be more like I guess I just don't know what kind of customs you have in Switzerland. Savannah, you've eaten almost all your snacks. My goodness. Hungry girl. She loves to go on walks and to be outside. I think she gets that from me. Aw. Is saying, I was so nervous. I random opened YouTube, but now looks like I'm talking to an older sister. Aw, that's so sweet. Do you mind telling me your name? If you don't mind, I could call you by your name. A is asking or saying that Bella's hair color is also nice, and does she still want to color her hair? Yes, she does want to color her hair. I am still saying no. All right, his name is Mary. Mary, nice to meet you. My name is Cynthia. I try to be online every weekday, but I don't always get to do that. I do my best though. Praven, I think, is asking what my favorite fruit is. Is that what you're asking, Praven? My favorite fruit is probably blueberries or maybe a really good strawberry. Yeah, A is saying, hello, Mary, welcome to the club. Mary, we get on here together and it's just, a lot of the same people and it's really, really fun. We just have a good time and chat and talk and it's great. So we are very glad that you're here. Do you have certain colors for your wedding? I know I kind of did a lot of more fall colors. Do you need more snacks, Savannah? Let me give her a few more snacks. She had breakfast. She had some toast with cream cheese this morning. But I think she's getting ready to have a growth spurt because she just wants to eat and eat and eat. Aw, Savannah, Mary drew you a cat. Yeah, A is saying, do subscribe and join for the daily lively chit chat. It is lively. We get into a lot of shenanigans. Well, I do. You guys just come along for the ride, which I appreciate. And Mary, if you want to see what life is like with 5 kids, you just come and see my laundry pile. So Mary's saying a white long dress. We just call it a bridal gown. Oh, thank you, Mary. And do you have bridesmaids that will go up with you? And groomsmen? I like this park. It feels nice and safe to walk here. And the cars that are driving through, the speed limit is 10 miles an hour. So they have to go nice and slow. Plus it has these giant speed bumps. And so it makes it for a much more relaxing walk. Mary says she has 2 friends that will be standing up with her. That is awesome. You tell them. Tell Mary that we wish her the best of luck and congratulations on her wedding. Do you have, Mary, do you have things like a flower girl, which is usually like a young girl who will walk down, and a ring bearer, which is usually a little boy who will go down with you? Do you guys have that in Switzerland? Mary says he will be wearing a white suit. Aw. I wish there was a way you could share pictures. Craven says to ask the baby. Yep. A is asking if I'm riding a bicycle or walking with a trolley. You might call this a trolley. We call it a stroller. But it's something that I'm walking behind. I'll turn you around, you can see. Hi, guys. So yes, I am pushing her. I just figure it's more interesting to watch her and what's in front of us than watching me walk. So Mary, you're saying you honestly don't even know where is the marriage, you're just going? Wait, so you're not getting married tomorrow? A says, nice to see you with energetic blossom face. Aw, thanks. Wildcat, welcome Wildcat, good morning. He says, I have had a heck of a morning, caught a scam. Unfortunately, before they got the check, had to shut down your checking account. You were gonna call me and vent. I will call you as soon as we are done with our exercise. That sounds horrible. And Mary says, from where you are 44. Aw, that's so kind. And she says she is getting married, but she hasn't seen the place of marriage or the church yet. Wow. So Do they decorate it? Oh, you've just seen pictures. Okay. Do they decorate it for your wedding, or do you guys not do that there? Because like here, you know, we would be in charge of the decorations and how we want it to look. Wildcat says it's all good. I shut down the account before they got the check. Oh my goodness. And yes, happy married life to Mary. I'm really glad, Wildcat, that you got that handled. That is so stressful. So stressful. You are very welcome, Mary. We're very happy for you. What is your soon-to-be husband like? I hope you come back after you get married and tell us all about your wedding. I love hearing stuff like that. A says, where's Lulu? Did she start her own YouTube? I don't know if she did or not. I haven't seen her for a couple days. I hope everything's going okay. Mary says he's a game developer. Oh, cool. What games? My favorite games are Sims. Do you guys know what the Sims are? That tells you how old I am. Apparently, and my kids don't like me to say this, but apparently I'm an elder millennial. I was born, if the whole millennial generation started on January 1st in 81, I was literally born on the first day. Mary says she will come and tell us everything. I can't wait. I can't wait. Many, many blessings to you. So Mary says, yeah, but I don't even know how to on a PC. Yeah, I tried it once on like PlayStation or, you know, those gaming systems, but I can only play it on a PC. A says he can't wait either. It's going to be awesome. Did you say what your wedding colors are, Mary? Uh-oh, there's a bike on the sidewalk. We're going to have to scooch over. Hang on, guys. Let me get past here. He went around us. That was so sweet. A says, don't worry, Mary. Then you married to a right person. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Oh, we're trailing a leaf. There we go. I think if we get one more time around the park, we will get to 2 miles, which is pretty good. But I don't really know how that could be because it only says we've been walking for 29 minutes, but maybe by the time we get around, we'll be at 2 miles. I'm not really sure. This is pretty right here. I don't know how well you can see that. I don't know why there's an ambulance parked at that house. Hope everybody's okay. Okay, bumpy part. Hang on, guys. It's bumpy. I was thinking about taking you guys on a walk through one of the pretty neighborhoods that we have around here. But with the sidewalks, I didn't know how bumpy it would be, and I didn't want it to be so bumpy that it made y'all sick. So I just thought the park would be pretty good. Craven says, oh wait, hang on. Oh, wait, I missed something here. I was paying attention to that ambulance and trying to figure out what was going on, and I missed you guys. Okay, let's see. Mary can't wait either. Mary says she met him in first grade. Aww. You have to tell us the whole story. Mary is from Switzerland. And A says, OMG, that's a lot of love story to hear. Yes, we want to hear it. Start typing. You're going to move here? Where are you moving? You don't have to say the town and state if you don't want to, but if you want to say the state, we would love to hear it. Craven says, health is wealth. Yes, absolutely. A says, Switzerland is heaven. He saw internet pictures. I know. I would love to see the Alps. I want to go to Switzerland so bad. I've only been to England and Scotland when I was a teenager. Mary says, ha ha ha, she's alive in the USA. Yes. Well, that is perfectly fine. We are very happy to have you. So he must have come over here to work then. If he's living over here and you guys are getting married, right? He came over here to do his game developing here in the United States. Oh, he's originally from the US. Well, if you feel like sharing your love story, we would love to hear it. A says very persistent love. Yes, it is. I met my husband, let's see, in 2007. And we got married in 2009. And then very shortly after that, Jack was born. Mary says, shifted Switzerland and left after 12th grade. Oh, cool. Yep, 2007. I was married before, but he was not a good man. I got married pretty young because, because my parents said we weren't allowed to move out until we got married. They were just trying to protect us. I don't think they were trying to do anything harmful. But Mary says, I was connected because of a phone number. So you had a long distance relationship is what we call it here. You could talk on the phone a lot. Anyway, I got married. I was probably 23, I think, when I got married, but he was not a good man. And he was abusive in different ways. I won't go into that on here. It's not really appropriate for a family channel, and that's what I want to keep this as. But God got me out of there and kept me from having babies with him, which I'm glad about because now he's no longer in our life at all. And all of my children are from Matt, and we have a good life because of it. A says, he is Arvind from India. Nice to meet you, Mary. I'd love to hear your love story. Praven is asking my favorite hobby. My favorite hobby would be gardening and generally being outside. I like to hike and just go to various parks and different things like that. Just being outside in nature is my favorite. What's your favorite, Praven? Mary says, only 2 years later, he said long distance is not that strong, and 3 years ago, he straight said to parents, don't want anyone else marrying your daughter except me. That's how it went. Aww. That's sweet. That is wonderful, Mary. I'm so happy for you. Praven says he's a farmer. What do you grow? Or do you tend animals? Are you calling for Bella, Savannah? Praven, do you have animals, or do you grow grain, or what do you work with as a farmer? Mary is asking that I also have a love marriage. Not the first time. Not the first time. But now that I'm married to Matt, I do. A is telling me to please be aware, don't cross the US border with my stroller. There is no worry about that. Are you seeing this fence? This fence is this fence surrounds our community pool. It looks like the US border, doesn't it? Hello. He's saying you walked too long, and that's why. I have to go on a long walk. I'm too old. I have to take long walks so that I stay in shape. Praven is saying animals and crops. So what kind of animals do you have? Do you have cattle, horses, sheep, goats, pigs? What do you have? And A still thinks I'm cycling. I'm not cycling. I'm not, I swear. Mary says home is left very far behind. It is actually. It's like 10 miles away. But we didn't walk from home. I took the girls to Vacation Bible School at our church, and then I just came over to this park. We have been, I used to walk around the football and baseball, softball diamonds that are in our town, but there started to be some kind of people that made me feel uncomfortable, and so I didn't want to walk there by myself anymore. Praven is saying he has cows. Okay, cool. A loves walking. He used to walk 10 miles a day. My goodness. If I could do that, I would be very thin. Absolutely, I remember my way back home. I think if we go another 10 minutes, we'll probably have hit our 2-mile mark. Morning. Oh my. You guys make this a lot of fun. It doesn't feel like I'm alone at all. Mary says, no, 10 minutes. I am getting worried. Don't come to Switzerland like that. And Craven says, sorry to say your income monthly. I don't know what you mean, Craven. I don't understand your question. This is pretty. I don't know. Can you guys see the rocks? It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice neighborhood over here. It's nice and safe. We live in a small town too, so we don't have a lot of crime. And generally everywhere is safe. But sometimes you just have to follow your intuition or your gut, so to speak, so that you don't get yourself into a bad situation. Right, Savannah? We gotta trust our intuition. Right. Say hi. Can you say hi to our friends? We have a new friend today, Mary. Say hi to Mary. Mary says, girl is getting confused. She's thinking, what is mommy up to today? Oh, she knows. She loves our walks. We walk almost every weekday. And A says he would love to settle in any European country. I think I would too. Mary, you can tell us a lot more about it. What is Switzerland like? And if you could move, or if you were going to move to any other European country, what country would you move to and why? Or would you want to stay in Switzerland and why? Mary says it's very beautiful. I bet it is. Craven is asking my favorite subject. Boy, I could just talk to anybody. I'm probably very much a social person. So I am curious and like to talk to pretty much anybody about anything so long as it's appropriate. A says, at least I can't afford that in my life. Maybe someday you will. Mary says, if I had an option, I would like the UK or the US. A says, I want to go for a European trip at least. Yeah, I would like to go to Ireland and go out into the countryside and see the castles. Mary, do you have castles in Switzerland? I'm sure you probably do. Have you been to them? Oh my. Okay, you guys. We are just about back to the van. And so we'll finish it out when we get back there. After this, I'm going to go to Home Depot because I have, I'm going to work on a bird bath of sorts. So I'm pretty excited about that. Mary says, only I'm having superstition, or really it's all a circle that you're going to fail. Mary, if you're talking about your marriage, Oh, I walk this much in a week. Well, you're still young and your metabolism is great. I am old and my metabolism is not great, so I have to walk this much every day. And plus, it's good for Savannah to be in the sunshine. A is asking, do I have the scooter for adult size? You would be thinking of a wheelchair, and no, I don't. Oh my goodness. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go to Home Depot today and hopefully get some supplies for this bubbler bird bath that I'm gonna make. Mary says, let's cross half the earth today. Come on, yeah, right? You're with me. I love it. I love it. I love that you're with me. It's makes it so much more fun when you have friends. A says he will cheer. Yay, I can hear you guys all the way over here. Right, Savannah? Can we hear our friends? All right, you guys. Okay, I am back at the van. We have been walking for over 45 minutes. Good grief. And you guys have stayed with me. Mary says she'll take care of the baby and I have to go by myself. All right. All right. Anyway, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of the day or a great evening, no matter where you are. And hopefully I can talk with you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye, guys. Savannah, can you say bye? Can you say bye? Can you wave? Wave to our friends. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. She did it. Oh my gosh. You said bye-bye. You're so smart. You guys, she's so smart. Bye, A. Bye, Mary. Bye, Praven. Say bye. Bye. Oh, yes, Mary. Your situation will definitely be different. Again, best of luck, best wishes, congratulations. We cannot wait for you to come back and tell us how it went. All right. Bye, guys. See you later. Have a great day.